time being, it's completely unoccupied. Going in, taking some pot shots, fishing for a tag. Nothing found quite just yet. Plan coming down. Gets the headshot. John Cutie eliminated. Second, once again, getting tucked away in front of Plat. Rushing forward, trying to go for Celsius. Getting split between the two players. Ends up coming up with nothing. Fault line now getting sent down second, taking out something. Devi finds the enemy breach. Still 3 players to go through, however. Devi swings around the box, finds one, but Tens arrives just in time. Catches him off guard, now Monyet.
Nowhere to run!
The lane is W Gaming Initiate to try to clutch this one out. Time ticking away. The Hunter's Fury buying some time. He knows that he can eat at least the 1 charge. Gets it up to half, but with a shorty in hand, Tens will put him down.
Comes in with an open depth, shorties him to the face.
The shadow step usage from Tens over on A lobby just to cause all that chaos.
Close to
Looks good, and a bit of
actually.
timing miss here from Monyet's Paranoia, I believe. I think that's the one that caught him off, yeah. Unfortunate for something.
5K
really wanted to
watching,
chase,
guys.
but
Thank you
looks
so
like the
much,
comms just
everyone.
weren't there for PRX.
No, I want to play first. You play next.
Tens just calling
Please
for
don't
the fight,
talk,
wants to
tell
take
them
the
subscribe.
initiative.
It's totally up
Knows
to
he
you.
has the free
I can't
kills.
just let go of my personality. I can't let go of my personality. I'm so sorry. You can enjoy the game.
Still also work with. Now that Hunter's Fury is out of the way, so the lockout can get some more value, but how did things start like that? Well, again, Monyet up on top of B site, managing to find 2.
You don't need to read the site. You got that lockdown, like you mentioned, Achilles. They don't have the Hunter's Fury on the other side.
Oh, but Devi playing forward, caught out. Paranoia, let's get the catch, but not much being found other than some damage on the Tens. Will get whittled away yet. John Cutie now testing that near old deaths. TP Tens works his way over towards C, identifying that he is perfectly safe in this position. We did see note that there's going to be 1 forward to B, but Forsaken, he gets in front of it. TP out, trying to run away, but Tens does get caught. Lockdown now going to be invested. Trying to clear things out. Forsaken, a follow-up headshot. John Cutie dead, but Saucy snappy with it. Takes him down. The spike is not planted. It's still held in hand, but look at Monyet. He can hear this movement. Know exactly where Saucy's going to be going. He can relay that, but yeah, there it is. The rotate back across from Jing.
Yeah, but these are just 1v1s.
If Saucy gets this, it's fully isolated. Pushes out. He will be good for the headshot. Saucy wins that. Who knows what happens? PRX, they don't give him the opportunity. 1 more round to tie us up yet again as PRX try to claw back.
Oh, just firing range here for Monyet with the Guardian. Love the chase down for Forsaken as well.
A little bit worried for him at first, but he manages to get there. Great follow-up on to John Cutie. But this is still on a knife's edge.
All right, looks like Ten's going to try to cause some chaos again. Get some A main control.
Something going on a walkabout out into mid again. Covering fire here from Monyet as well as Jing. John Cutie.
Wow.
Watching.
I must wait a moment.
He'll just have his cam cleared. Something's going to get himself right up alongside window.
Take flight.
Saucy will check over here towards A long, but nothing going to be spotted. It's a very deep pullback here from Devi.
Yeah, I don't know if Jing's going to get here on time. So PRX, they have to decide if they're just going to go for the retake or not. Devi has to be ready with an exit. You have to remember there's that fault line potential.
Well, that tells them everything. Fault line does go through. Trying to stun up there, but finally Devi able to exit, but there's still it's going to have to be a full-blown fight on the retake. And having used the lockdown in the previous round, it's going to be very difficult for PRX to try to break back through. Something around the backside, they have to clear a trap wire, so they know that there's at least some presence on that flank. Pushing it, gets that headshot. What in the hell was that? Jing in the meantime, off screen, comes up with one of the 10. Now John Cutie gonna get down, but second, still looks to anchor things. But yet pushing forward, finds one, gets some damage across here onto the enemy jet, and he'll be able to finish the job. The PRX with the defuse will now tie us up yet again, 11-11.
The Paranoia was perfect from Monyet. You could see the comms were just turning back and forth from PRX as Monyet trying to decide, do I go for maximum damage on the site? Do I try to help out in sewers? And they call for help because the cyber cage comes out. John Cutie couldn't see a thing, and something just jumps forward alongside Forsaken. I was wondering if something was actually going to try to updraft around the trap wire, but
God.
Oh wow, that's just a quick one. Yeah, the Paranoia just keeps him trapped in.
Jumping a cyber cage. And, normally that would be Panic City, but he's like, oh, well, he's paranoid, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
What a wild round to tie us up yet again. I mean, you know, suspected that this one was going to go to distance all the way to 3. We've got there.
Woo.
Why not OT?
I'm looking likely. It's looking likely. They're adjusting a lot
Where's my
back and forth.
commentary?
Kaplan a bit more heated than the
It's
past
still here.
timeouts. Didn't like what he saw in
It's
the past
still
couple
here.
rounds, it
I've been
seems.
reading the
I
chat.
mean, a big part of it, I
and
think,
I
is
got zoned
Sentinels.
out.
They started to rely maybe a bit too heavily on the fact that you push one
Didn't
side
miss
and
it,
then
punish.
you realize that PRX has to overreact. You try to overreact yourself.
I'm
rotate
busy.
immediately
I'm
to the
busy
other side, but PRX is
putting
quick on the
time
feet
out
as
to
well.
all these people who are trying
Perhaps a
to.
bit of a deeper mid lurk or
spark
something like
the
that
war,
can help out
yeah.
Sentinels on those choices.
Where is Neo? Neo got a timeout.
They've been
Yeah,
a
Neo
couple
got a
rounds where they actually pressure them and then run down the clock too much, right? Where they have to just all in without information on the other side of the map. So would love to see a bit more proactive lurk control if that's the style they're going to stick with.
Your voice is good. Why don't you mute game sounds and do commentary? Okay, bro, chill out.
We can pick up this next one. Match point. locked in for
5.5k
either
watching
team.
is wild.
Operator back into the hands of something.
5.5k watching
Second,
is wild.
be relying on the knives.
I
coming into
support
this
SEN
one.
or PRX.
They
I would
know
say
they
I
have
was a SEN fan,
potentially some reserve cash
but
for
yeah,
the
I don't
next
know.
round
about
should
it
they lose
anymore.
here. Even if they win it, then it's a bloody one. TP forward.
Oh
my
my
God!
God.
Second instantly finds him on yet intense. The aggressive TP up catches Jing over in sewer. What a start from Sentinel. But now the push forward for Sinkin catches 2 of his own. The turn back around second, however, finds himself another elimination as the buy falls. Tense.
I think something has been
Gets rid of-
saving this op the whole game.
An opposing killjoy.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to save this something. I mean, you don't have an answer.
Surely.
Yeah, in the next round, your teammates are all going to need buys. You have to save this. I mean, this was Sentinel just reading it through and through right after the timeout.
Just absolute fantastic decision making. Whether it was Kaplan, whether it was John Cutie, I do not know. But whoever made the call for the double aggressiveness coming through, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, the fact that they sent Zekin on his own right through mid just to get that early pick, that's what really impresses me. And he hits it as well. Very crucial. But even if he hadn't, right, they would have gotten the information that Moniette came in through window. They would have been able to back off, pinch on him, so the read was there no matter what.
Oh, hot damn. Sentinels now with that explosive round. They
You're
will take
welcome.
themselves up to match point. 1 more to go
Thank
to
you for
kick
timing
off
him
the
out.
AVL
I
with
will time
a
out
win
anybody
and keep themselves
who is
in the
here
upper
trying to
bracket of Group
start
A.
the war.
Let's see
I
It's a
knew
what
friendly
can
space
PRX
here.
get together for themselves. A Bulldog in the hands of Moniette. Devi will be able to afford a rifle with
It's
that
fine.
half armor
It's fine.
purchase.
Anonymous.
Will be full
I
across
think
the
you're
board.
getting a little
Crucially,
way ahead of yourself.
Delsis acquired a
fine.
map from him overall, sure, but he's got a rolling thunder going into what could very well be the closing round of this series.
As long as he uses it, it
These
should
guys
come
are
out to
just
great effect.
WK.
Now, the question is do you use it on the entry or do you save it for the retake to really secure the map?
To turn the flash. Cover up there on the cloudburst. Something waiting to see if the push forward comes in. Tens tucked in towards the cubby. Dash going to be popped. Nothing spotted. Tens playing this one out patiently, and something knows he's got to drift back over towards the site side here of Long to not get caught.
I mean, something has to consider so many angles.
Cage
Just
trigger.
that shadow step, another
Cyber
cyber cage.
It gets popped. He's playing on the slim little line here. Tries to go for the
Missed
shot,
the
but
shot.
Sazi just a bit faster. Shuts him down. Now the rolling thunder opening up the fight. Gets in front of it, but he's only going to be good for 1. Sazi finds
Yeah,
his
I
second
think it's a
elimination. The
GG.
paranoia slowing them
I
up
think
for a
it's a
brief little
G.
moment here. Bounce from the nanoswarm into the corner, but Sazi finds the third.
That's
Forsaken,
spicy.
take it down. 10 finds one yet. Jing, however,
What?
comes up with 3. Finds himself in a 1. Gets the 4K clutch, and we're going to overtime.
Yes. Wait,
He
what?
is back
Wait, what?
in the flesh.
Wait, what? What the
Wow,
fuck?
the 4K on the Reyna, tops the board with 22 kills for his team. And now we go to OT.
Absolutely unreal. Sazi doing so much work.
No.
The triple from him to open things up. But Jing just arrives and says, nah, I'm not done yet.
Oh,
Ying
man.
8 and left
Just
no drum.
one
4
by
bullets,
one.
lands a headshot,
Absolutely
gets
unreal
4
scene from
picks,
Jing.
and pushes the game to
Welcome
overtime.
back,
This is crazy.
indeed.
He's got
This
a little
is
spark
crazy.
going on. Brings us to overtime. Brings us a banger of a match here. to kick things off on the ABL.
I'll admit, I was a little concerned after the
Why
first two
doesn't our
matches.
rank trainer do
13-7. I
does
thought,
that? Our
okay,
rank
Paper
trainers
X,
will
they're
never
back
do
in,
that.
Jinxed in form.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Haven. Maybe they just slaughter him. They change things up. They make it more interesting. Mind Freaks out for the first time in forever. We get to see Monette on this roster alongside Jing. And now we get to overtime. This is everything we could have hoped for. So for all of you who made the decision to stay up late or wake up early to watch this, you are so damn welcome.
Rank
Because
trainer.
this is the series that
Abra, I
you
want you
deserve.
to do one thing.
Absolutely. You are the
Just
true
find
winner.
out anybody
To be
who
able
is
to watch
like
Sentinels
spreading
versus
hate
Paper
in
X
the
at the end
chat
of
or
2023
just,
here, going to
just shit
overtime
talking others. Okay.
with these
Just
you know,
give them a
changes that
timeout.
we've had on both rosters all through and through, but also just all players
No,
playing at
they
the top
cannot
of their game,
substitute
right? I mean,
mid-match.
no one
They cannot.
really slacking off one way or another. Sure, one might be quiet from one map to the next, but that's all in relativity. Everyone's still holding their own weight,
Great hold of your freedom of personality.
Now
You
Paper
got
X
this
gonna
good
be
stream.
back
Thank you
on
so
the
much, Tech
attack,
with Nick.
which is where they
Back
found
with
most
Nick.
of their
I'm so
success
sorry,
at
I
that
read you.
8-4 half.
Wrong.
In we go. No, not going to be seeing any
Aye, aye,
operators
Captain.
here.
Aye, aye,
Glass
Captain.
cannon
W
for
host.
second.
W host. Well, welcome to the stream,
Has
Satyam.
been having a hell of a performance here on that jet.
Feeling Eddie.
Down to having knives in hand. Start up over the top. Dealt with. Second,
My
continuing
favorite team,
forward.
I would say
Smoke not going to give him any line of
PRX.
sight, so can just get himself tucked away into that A-long cubby. Drone
Deploying
by,
drone.
however, could flush him out.
Yeah, you got to re-clear this, right? This was one of the rounds he lost early
close
last
to
time.
60
Oh,
doesn't
Nick,
check.
my name. Harshvandal
he
Patil.
get drawn
welcome to
out
the
by,
stream.
by the saucy spam.
Okay, sure.
Ooh. That could be very costly, but for the time being, it looks like Paper X widely going to be straying away from the A site. Okay, tense, spotted, noted here. Flash comes across, push up Jing, knowing where two players are, but just can't quite get on top of either of them. There goes through, 10's now going to be finished off. Divide finds that kill. One spotted, Forsaken with a lurk forward, onto the B site, guns down two. Delsis and Saucy both going to be gone. Cam out from John Cuny,
Now.
toggles over, gets that little reveal, but the spray through the box, Jing mows him down, and suddenly it's all on second. Swings out, finds one, can't get the second. And Paper X will now take this to match point.
Very clean first round of overtime coming out from Paper X. And I love just the double pressure, right? You go into garage. I mean, just because of the chaos, both sides using so much utility, but amidst that chaos, Forsaken's able to creep through mid all the way into B. That gives him, again,
Time
that
and
deep
time
lurk.
again.
Yeah.
These lurks that he's getting
Exactly.
through. Absolutely so huge here from Forsaken. Consistently getting themselves into these positions.
Yeah, the awareness just to keep a heads up, listens for the audio to turn around. Now, something does he go for the op here? Because having that
It's a
op
shit
makes
show.
things a lot easier in terms of positioning for their composition. But of course, that does mean he would have to go glass cannon.
It's not a knockout match,
Don't want
guys.
to take that risk.
We're gonna have low
I don't
bracket as
know.
well.
I don't know. Everyone's crisp right now. on
The
site.
garage
It's
window
really-
fight
it's a
early in the
huge
round,
risk to
shit
take.
show.
One timeout
Good
for the
show.
overtime. Burned here by Sentinels. Everything resting on this.
Yes, Summer,
Now,
like
the
Pro Stream
last
Pro.
time they used it, they read the fact that Paper X would want to push back out off of
Watch
the
party
timeout.
permission,
try to catch
कैसे
them off
मिली?
guard.
God,
I think got a
Join my
clean
Discord
first kill
and
in
we'll
mid.
talk about it.
Yes.
Opened up the round.
But out of the, well, this is now 6 timeouts, but out of the 5 that they had used prior, they've only been able to convert around a win after one of those timeouts.
Okay, yeah, that's a good stat to keep in mind.
Okay, a lot of those are going to be, a timeout before you go into an eco, but
Sure.
we're here in OT. There's no more ecos. There's nothing but full commitment. And Sentinels need that going into this round here.
Oh, so instead of just sending Jing, we fixed our problem. We have to push out faster.
Something. Rushing forward. Monette up on top, covering fire. Flash does go through.
Take
Quick
flight.
turn from that one. No one within the window, and everybody getting ready. Just full steam ahead. Push up through C site. Forsaken nearby. Pushes up, gets himself through the smoke. Another one greets him. There's the entry. Second gets himself on top of the box here at side. Forsaken opens up. Tens taking down John Cutie. Quick to reply. 1-for-1 thus far. Second still playing forward. Jing spotting him for a moment. The jump shot. Second takes him down. John Cutie gets another.
Jumping Vandal.
It's just buying
Nice.
something now in a 2v4. The reveal onto one. Line of sight.
Planted.
Not found. Push up. Sasi gets the headshot. And now it's on the Sultan, but there's a high-low. With Sasi on the side, and he cannot get that transfer. 13 to 13, we keep
We
going.
go overtime
How is
again.
that even fair, man? Second with the jump shot with the
Oh,
Vandal?
Overtime.
gets the kill. I mean, I thought PRX had a really fast reaction. They were able to flood back site. Forsaken was staying alive, still got 1 kill. Try to open things up, slow things down. You had the Reyna and the Omen in back site, and Second just said, doesn't matter, I'll just jump over the
30
bot.
rounds calling it. It could be.
Decent
I mean,
catch.
we are already in 26.
Forsaken just trying to swing
4
back
more
out, got
won't
Hugh
hurt.
reading it perfectly. That's reacting. Oh my god. What in the hell?
There.
Gorgeous scenes, but either way, we are far from done, it would seem. Second again, pushing forward. Does he just open up? Yes, he does! Finds 2 before getting taken down. No additional damage on that spray through, but still, already so much value found.
Yeah, I mean, PRX not spotting him in that previous one. They're not able to check for that.
I mean, your smoke's gone.
You have to just creep in. You have to walk it in. All right, they'll at least use the Lear for that first bit of a duel.
Oh.
That
Saucy.
decent damage.
A little bit found onto Devi and something. Just as much in response. Have the sight. There's no deep flank coming through. No one rotating around through long or sewer. So we know that. Something. Trying to take a forward position. Gets a spot on the one. Trying to exit. Pulls back. And luckily for him, no one goes on the pursuit. Thrown through. But now he's too far forward. Something overcooking, it would seem. Certainly overstaying. The push out. 10 swings in. Devi taken down. And Ching cannot get it done. Sentinels will once again get match point
The
in their pocket.
post-planned
14 to 13.
shenanigans are crazy.
And now they go to the attacking
They
side.
just
Yep.
don't.
Seems they might have solved the problem here, getting that defense win. In
Yo,
overtime.
check Discord.
Yeah,
Check Discord message and reply on Discord.
Yeah, I'll do
I mean,
that, I'll do
most
that.
people looking at the bracket for this tournament said, sure, Sentinels, they look good, they look better than they have before, but it's PRX, right? But it's the runners-up, and then you have Monyet. At the very least, a lateral move, if not an upgrade, depending on, meta. And then Sentinels just comes in swinging.
An enormous performance from
Into
them
the
here.
unknown.
I mean, you can see Zelsis just the assist god at the moment.
Revealing
Doesn't
the
need to find the immense impact that we were seeing from him. As long as he's enabling for Zekin to do what he's doing right now. Nearly dropping a 30 bomb, swing up from something, gets a bit of damage across, but cannot find the kills. Once again, punished.
Oh, and I love this. I love this hold from
Grind it
Sentinels.
to a halt.
I mean, again, you know what the pattern has been for PRX. Now, again, some of the weakness that we've seen from Sentinels is they'll wait for this until like the 40-second, 30-second mark. Then they get slowed down by a nanoswarm. Then they have to run with no information. Monyet is still holding true on C-site.
Sakin's pushing into 10s. He's got a shorty around the corner. Are they actually just going to swing this one? Shots go wide.
Oh,
He's
no.
swinging around. Draws out the weapon. And 10s gets a headshot. 18 HP, sends out the paranoia. Forsaken again, gonna be tagged by this one. And second arrives the savior to keep him alive. Devi before he dies, managing to find 2, but now it's just Monyet rotating still back over to the A site in a 1v3. They know his position. They see where the paranoia comes from, and they can anticipate that it's gonna be the approach here into heaven.
15 to 30.
Saucy will get the
Sentinel
final shot.
closes.
15 to 13.
Sentinel closes.
Will explode out onto the
map
stage here in South Korea in our opening game of AVL with a win.
Oh, and the crowd goes wild. They've been waiting to watch Sentinels here live in Korea. And a lot of people looked at the groups and said, damn, it's going to be a shame because chances are we're not going to be able to see them all the way through. But guess what? Sentinels just extended their stay here for just a bit longer
GG,
as they are the first
GG.
team to go into that winner's bracket here of Group A.
Unreal match here between these two squads. It absolutely delivered across the board, all the way to game 3, all the way into a double overtime. But Sentinels here,
Sen actually
they
closed it
managed
this
to get
time.
it done.
Sen actually
On fourth
closed it
round,
this
they
time.
pick up their first international victory in so very long.
Yeah, just look at how happy they are, and you can often tell once a game finishes if a team is just happy to win
People
or if they're
love
happy
this
because
so
they feel like
much,
they
I've
won on their
spoken about it.
terms, right? If they feel like their plans worked out, and it seems like right now they are just
Time
happy
for
to
you
congratulate
lovely
each
people
other,
to hit the sub,
really
because
respecting the
there
work
are going to be more
that
matches
their own
coming in
position.
from
Second,
Africa
dropping
TV,
that 30
and you
here,
won't find
going
them
into
anywhere
overtime,
else on YouTube
carrying the
except
team
my
with
channel.
Kills as that entry, but as you mentioned before, a lot
You're
of
not
that is off the
finding
back of
them
the assist from
Anywhere other
themselves.
than my channel.
Yeah, just great.
If you want to watch the
support
lower
here
brackets,
from everybody on the side of
where
Sentinels.
for a second
second
tries
half,
to
happy
bring
make
his
the Rays
team
have
back
to
into
take
the
lead.
match,
Bouncy as well,
why
right
not?
alongside him. So many impact
Yeah,
rounds coming
maybe,
through from
maybe
this
not.
guy.
Who knows?
The ghost highlights right off the rip. Going into that second half, it was gorgeous to see. Defy, I mean, that would have been the moment of the tournament potentially if he could have gotten the third kill. Still, an incredible play from him. But so very close the whole way throughout. But PRX,
Webcam,
you know,
bro.
it
I'll do
shows three
webcam
different
super soon.
iterations
Arnab.
that are possible with this
You're gonna have
roster.
webcam super soon.
And
Super soon.
it doesn't look bad, but it also doesn't get
Thanks
the
for streaming the
today.
game.
So
No
I'm
worries,
curious
Akshay. I
to
got
see
you,
what
bro.
happens when they come back up on stage in a couple of days in their lower bracket matchup, as well as curious to see who they're going to be playing against.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta imagine.
What's up, Suya?
They stop
Yes.
the experiments for just a bit, right? Once going to a lower
We are
bracket,
over-flooded
'cause,
with love
again,
today.
You know, all things point to the fact that Jinx
Everybody
will
welcome
play the
Suya.
matches next year in 2024. You know, we're happy more than anyone to be able to watch him again, of course.
Yeah.
With
The
that
scores
bragging
were like
power.
13-7
but
first map,
This clearly isn't
Breeze.
what their normal setup is going to
13-7 second map, Sunset.
Oh, the crowd
10,
going
13
wild
to
as we
15,
see
15 to
Sophia's
13
getting
third
set
map.
up, but you see it here
Haven.
on the scoreboard.
Sentinel gets the first
Second,
one.
just carrying his weight.
PRX
as
gets the
that
second, and then
Jet
Sen
10
closes the
first kills out of
game
30.
on a 2-1 score.
That is pretty crazy.
Yeah. That's where it drops
Hi,
to
Lord.
329.
What's up?
A very nice performance here from Forsaken.
That second
Great to
crook,
see
yeah,
Jing on
second
the
crook.
arena of all things, having an immense amount of impact, but there's something
You're
a
great,
bit
to be honest.
lacking
Thank
here
you.
for
Thank you so
PRX,
much,
the
Recoil.
combination
Hope you
brought
sub to
forward.
the
I mean,
channel.
it feels like Sova for Divide. That's kind of legacy pick at
Yeah.
this point. It's not something that we've seen too much of from
Yeah.
him in the past. I think he's played like 20-something times overall in his career.
It's like if we really need it, we'll
Yeah.
have Divide play it.
Yeah.
So, and then,
Move
you know,
timeouts,
something
yeah. I
he
mean,
had
I
to do
just
so
gave
much on
them
his
like a
own as
30-minute
Jet,
timeout.
again, without
That's
something
a
like a
big
Breeze
stream,
or a
big
Sky
W
to
stream.
really
Let's go.
set it
Let's
up.
go,
So,
Shawnee. Actual
there are
W
some
stream.
questions to be had. Clearly, Haven still not quite resolved here for PRX.
Tense haters, why
That's
not
something they'll have
typing
to work
anymore?
on
I
moving on
know,
in the
right?
future.
It certainly will. I mean,
They
there are
won
times
because
to try
Tariq was
test
not
things out,
streaming.
but this
Maybe,
is,
maybe.
the
W stream,
biggest
W
stage of the
stream,
off
everyone.
season.
W
You need
stream.
to really put yourself on display and say, you know what? Yeah, we're losing Jing, but we can still play. We can still win. And now they have to do it from the lower bracket. So we'll see how they fare in the future days. But our interview is ready, so we'll throw down to the stage. We got Jen standing by with none other than Jens.
PRX is not out. They're gonna be in the lower bracket.
텐즈 선수 만나보도록 하겠습니다. 승리 축하드립니다. 오늘 개막전부터
I don't know how
정말
Tenz was able to understand any of
흥미진진하고
that.
짜릿한 경기가 펼쳐졌습니다. 특히나 또 페이퍼렉스가 3세트 모두 각기 다른 멤버 구성을 가져오면서 예상했던 것보다 훨씬 더 혼란스러웠을 것 같은데요. 오늘 경기 어땠는지부터 물어보도록 할게요. Congratulations, Tenz, and welcome to
Push greater than
Korea.
Tariq. Okay,
I know
stop,
you expected
stop
today to
blazing me
be a
that
little
hard,
bit
bro.
chaotic, but with PaperX pulling out three
But Ishan
different
Virana,
lineups across
welcome to
three
the stream.
maps, how much did that
Hope
add
you
to the
enjoy your
chaos?
stay here.
Yeah, it was
We
definitely
stream
really
every
funny
single
because
day.
we kept seeing them swap through players. Yeah, they were really chaotic, very fun to play against.
W stream and good luck, fam.
like,
Have a good one.
Sunset
Thank you
Comp
so
was
much,
really
homie.
cool too. They destroyed
You're
us
the
with
real
it,
homie.
but yeah,
Papa
it was a fun
Kush,
game.
Papa Kush.
일단 페이퍼렉스가 이제 3세트에 정말 다른 선수들이 계속해서 교체하면서 다른 멤버를 가져갔고 상당히 혼란스러웠는데요. 특히나 뭐 2세트 페이퍼렉스의 조합도 굉장히 흥미진진했고 그리고 2세트에는 저희를 완전 깔아뭉갰지만 정말 재밌는
Mainly
그런
once क्या बोलूं
승리였다고
यार.
얘기를
Devashish
했습니다.
rage.
자, 그렇다면 헤이븐에서의
Devashish, welcome
승리
to the stream.
좀 예상할 수 있었는지 직감이 됐는지도 물어보도록 할게요. I wanna
Kuch
talk
pass
about
out or fourth year of
Haven a little
engineering?
bit
Nah, bro.
when
I
we
did
see
my
it. It was very
engineering. I did
chaotic,
my
as you
MBA. I
said,
did 3 years in
but were you
corporate, and now I'm
confident
here.
that you can get the
I
win?
passed out of
We were
engineering
pretty
like
confident,
5 years
and
ago.
then Jing kind of 1v4'd us,
Yeah.
and we're like, oh. So it was kind of faltering near the end, but we brought it back.
Yeah, you brought it back,
저희가
King.
상당히
You
좀
brought it back.
자신감이 넘쳤는데 마지막에
Where
좀
can I watch the
진
live
선수가
stream of
그
PRX
자기를
versus
해내면서
SEN on my
연장선으로
channel,
끌고
Surya?
가서 저희 반응이 다
On my
엥?
channel.
약간 이런
Africa TV
반응이었거든요.
doesn't allow you to
그렇지만
rewind.
또
I have
이겨냈고
this
승리를
whole thing
가져갈
on
수
my
있었고
live stream,
상당히
so you can
재밌는
rewind
경기라고
and go
얘기를
back.
했습니다. 자, 그러면 텐즈 선수 개인적으로 그동안 올 시즌 BCT
Like no other
아메리카에서는
official
KO와
channel is streaming.
Z를 왔다 갔다 하는 모습이었는데
I have
오늘은
no idea. I'm not
KO와
gonna make any comments on
오맨을
that.
가져갔습니다.
Translate this,
이게
translate
앞으로
what?
센티널스의
Oh.
방향에 대해서 좀
Yeah, I
힌트를
mean,
주는 건지
nah, I'm
물어보도록
not gonna be
할게요.
racist.
Now in VCT Americas this year, you swap between KO and Jet, but today it was a little
Yeah,
different. It was KO and
Maybe
the
it's equal.
Omen. So talk
Is
to
it
me
worth
about the
the
Omen pick, how
MBA
much
after
you enjoy
engineering?
it, and also
I guess. So yeah, it
is
helped
this
me
some
out.
kind
Suzy is in the chat.
아직까지는
Welcome,
좀
Suzy.
이것저것
What's
실험해
up?
보고 있는 상황이기 때문에 다음 시즌에 또
You're pretty
어떤
good.
요원을
Yes, I am.
꺼낼지는
Thank
다음
you so
시즌에
much.
끝까지 지켜보시면 좋을 것 같다고 얘기를 하는데요. 그리고 텐즈 선수 평소에 한국에 한번 와보고 싶었고 또 한국을 방문하는 게 버킷리스트 중 하나였다고 얘기를 했는데 한국에서 가장 하고 싶은 게 있다면 무엇일까요? Now, Tenz, I know in the previous interview you said, visiting Korea is on your bucket list, definitely. What is one thing that you're looking forward to
Suzy,
the
you're
most
late
to
to
do
the
in
party.
Korea?
We hit 6.2.
What kind of food?
1.7 is because
Korean
after
food.
the match has
Korean food.
ended.
I love food.
We hit 6.2.
네, 음식을
Height
좀
cap
많이
mode
먹고
on.
싶다고
Okay, bro.
합니다. 그냥 한국 음식이라면 이것저것
6.1
다
blatant
먹어보고
lad
싶어서 좀
Nasuya.
먹방을
You
제대로
saw me. It was 6K. It was 6K lower. You
오늘
check my
현장에도
Instagram
또
story.
많은
It was
분들이 텐즈
6.2K.
선수를 보기 위해서 찾아주셨는데 팬분들께
भाई
한마디
टमाटो सूप के अलावा कुछ समझ
부탁드리도록
नहीं आ रहा.
할게요.
Okay, chill
I
out.
know a lot of fans
Chill
here
out,
were
yeah, chill
rooting
out.
for you and they're so super excited to see you. So any message over to them?
Yeah, thank you to all the fans for supporting
Did you
me
take
and
any
my
permission
team.
to watch party,
Hope you had
Rishabh?
fun watching the
I
match.
got this, bro.
It
Don't
was
worry
very
about
fun
it.
to play.
6.3K, I guess.
Korean
Yes,
word?
it was
You wanna
6.3K.
say? Okay, right. 일단 항상 저희 팀과 저를 응원해 주셔서 감사하고요. 오늘 경기 재밌게 보셨으면 좋겠고
Okay, I'm so
계속해서
sorry.
많은 응원
I'll
부탁드린다고
calm with that speech.
얘기했습니다. Congratulations once again and have fun. You also have that fan meeting coming up, right? Alright, super excited. 자, 이렇게 해서 텐즈 선수와의 인터뷰 함께 나눠봤고요. 쉬는 시간 동안 센티널 선수들이 1층 로비에서 팬미팅을 준비하고 있다고 하니까요. 오셔서 승리의 기쁨 함께 나누시고 또 선수들에게 많은 응원 부탁드리도록 하겠습니다. 저희는 잠시 쉬었다가 풀센스와 DRX의 경기로 돌아오도록 할게요. Now another exciting news for you all. We have the Sentinels fan meeting downstairs in the lobby. People here are already leaving their seats to go line up. But if you're here and you're rooting for Sentinels, please show up and don't miss out. We also are going to take a short break, but don't go anywhere because when we come back, it's going to be Full Sense taking on DRX. We'll see you on the other side.
That's a goodbye from them. We're going to be watching Full Sense versus DRX in a while. Meanwhile, I would love to have a chat with you guys. DRX on a whoop Full Sense. Let's see what happens.
Kill, 5, eliminated, putting on the corner, King comes away with a kill, takes it, Smith. Have to heal, but still.
Oh, never mind.
Kill. Starts coming in, Jake's running on the corner, finds one, finds Cypher. Get that lockdown stuff inside the frame. Oh no. There it is, the one kill.
Oh!
He is going to be spotted. Second now starting to push up, sends up some spray and something swings right into it. Head going to be spotted. The dash back. Second, finding another stuff. He's now taken down, but he should have identified the location of the last two. The whip shot ends off the back. Now trying to hold down Stewart. Hold the line.
They have no
Playing
idea.
patiently. Oh my god. None of them check for him.
Wait
He
for
needs to nail the shots.
Wait for the plant.
Finds one, finds two. Can he... In the smoke, though, contained. Pushes out.
I don't know about this. No, we do have
Push
lower
forward.
brackets.
Chink. One forward.
We do have lower
Taken.
brackets.
He gets in front of it. TP out. Trying to run through. 10 now. Finish off. Survive. Finds that kill. One spot is forsaken with alert forward. Hot.
Một sản phẩm của VTV Card, xem miễn phí và bình luận trực tiếp trên online, nền tảng livestream các giải đấu thể thao điện tử. Cháy từng khoảnh khắc cùng với các streamer. Xem livestream vui hơn, thành luận kịch tính hơn.